Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the first episode of He Say She Say, presented by myself, the Curvy Killer, and
Wayne.
Wayne. You guys, we are so excited to presenting this podcast to you all. So basically, what He Say She Say is a podcast from a male's perspective, who is Wayne.
Woo.
And also my perspective being a woman. So we have non-biased, non-judgmental views on it. And of course, we don't speak for everyone. It's just from our point of views. So first, before I get started, I want to shout out everyone who has been supporting this whole movement. Thank you all so much for the shares, the likes, the love. Like, we just really, really appreciate it. We are live right now streaming too, so you can look in that camera too. So I have to start out by Danielle Noon. Thank you so much for all the promotion. Sam, Lady Sammy Watson Studio, Sincerely Monet, Kimmy. Thank you all so much for all the love and the support. We really, 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 really appreciate it. This is going to be an amazing journey. So if you all are ready, let's get started. You got anything to say? Anything? Nothing?
Peace.
Okay, so you can look from that camera too. So Wayne, how are you doing today?
Good.
You good?
Good. Ready to talk.
You ready to talk?
What are you talking about?
Well, I just really want to know, what do men want? What do men want from a woman? And I'm not talking about, no shade, a young girl. I'm not talking about a girl who's 20 or even in her 30s. I'm about to be 40 in February, right?
Yeah, I get told him.
I know you're older than me, but I'm just saying. So, what is it that a man really wants? From my point of view, I feel like a man wants a woman who could do it all, right? Mm-hmm. You want a woman who could be freaky for you. Then you want a woman who could cook like your mother. You want someone who take care of your kids, rub your back, right? Am I wrong?
I want to hear it on your side. I'm hearing you.
Okay, so in my eyes, I feel that men want a woman who could be like a modern day, like Lucille Ball. Do you know who that is?
Go ahead.
Okay, so if you all know the show with Lucille Ball, she was like a maid woman. Like, basically, she was a woman who was there to clean for her men and still look good and keep it up, and then, you know, kept her weight at a certain weight and did everything. And at the end of the night, she was the last one to go to bed after, you know, he came home. And I feel like sometimes men have it easier than women.
You think so?
I do, because like, if you are gaining weight, you're not in the gym first thing in the morning and then have to rush home to your children and then cook them breakfast and then do all this other stuff. So I could be wrong, right? It's from my perspective what a man wants. But what do you all want?
What do men want? That's a very broad question. I mean, what did you repeat?
I feel like you all want someone who could cook like your mother.
Not necessarily.
Good, because I don't cook. But you want someone who cooks like your mother. You want someone who could, like, put it down in the bedroom and ride you more than 2 minutes.
Right. That would never happen.
Lies. We'll get to that another time. But then you also want a woman who literally could be your backbone, your support system, but still keep it clean and cute and fresh, right?
All right. There's a very interesting part that you said about the mother part.
Yeah.
If I was raised and I see my mother get up every day and cook, clean, and do all these things, if I'm talking to another female, that's kind of like what men kind of look at first. Mm-hmm. And if he's not looking at that, he's just looking to fuck.
Okay,
that's like the number one thing. I think that's just my opinion, though. I think that's the number one thing men look for, as in, does she do similar things as what I grew up seeing?
That's fair.
And if you're not really doing that part of it, it's just
not worth it.
Right.
But I understand that, but things have changed, right? Mm-hmm. So growing up, was your mom, you know, did you see your mom working hard, going out every day, and, you know, then coming home and doing it all? Was that your life growing up?
Well, I grew up when my mom was married, so maybe I'm not speaking for every. That's why I said it's a broad.
It is, but from your point of view.
From my point of view, but every woman is different, man. Yeah. Especially in this era that we live in ordering food and all these things. Some of these girls, not every girl know how to cook.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, majority of the girls that I've ever met I kind of teach them a lot of how to cook too.
You said that? Okay.
Majority of the girls that I met, I teach them how to cook, and I'm not the greatest cook, so that's.
That's a bad thing. So, but you're not against women who don't cook and do
I'm not
that,
against
right?
that.
Okay, so we had this conversation a couple weeks ago, and I'm someone who expressed I don't like cooking.
Right.
I do everything else. I keep a clean house. I fuck the shit out of my. I just don't like cooking. So, but that never hindered me. But I always hear guys say they want a woman who could cook and do this. I don't.
I think a lot of things is not important, but as long as you're trying to learn how to do it in the long run, you can't say you don't know how to cook, but we're 3 years in and you still don't know how to make some porridge. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you got to learn how to do something, like, eventually. Because a relationship is it's like going to school.
Yeah.
You go in there not knowing anything, and you learn a lot and got better. You cannot just go to school and just somebody keep teaching and telling you something and you're not. Even if you're a person that was not all the way great in bed, or you never give head before, or you just recently start giving head and you're not a pro at it, you still eventually got to learn how to be a pro.
Yeah.
Like everything you got to learn once you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Every angle of it, even stuff that you're uncomfortable with. If that's what the person like, you got to some type of way figure out how to. You know what I'm saying?
What if the men already knew how the woman was? So then you get in a relationship. Are you trying to change her?
No, you can't change somebody.
Okay.
But that person gotta want to learn though. You cannot go in a relationship and not trying to learn your partner and be better at what you're doing.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. Okay, so cooking deal breaker or no deal breaker?
So what?
Cooking deal breaker or no deal breaker in a relationship?
I've talked to a lot of girls that don't know how to cook.
And you're fine with it?
And I'm fine with it.
Okay.
But I do teach them how to cook though.
Okay.
And it's just, how they want to pick that up.
So, what are your non-negotiables in a relationship then? Because a lot of men I hear say all the time, I want someone like my mom. See, I think it's different for me because we didn't have a traditional mom. I never see my mom cooking. All her 4 husbands, guys. All 4 husbands cook.
Right.
So, so my perspective of a woman is being taken care of. That's what I have seen. My mom is so smart, right? She has 5 degrees, psychology, child psychology, worked 5 years her whole life, but men have already taken care of her. So that's my image of a man and what he's supposed to do. Even my grandfather, retired doctor, came to this country, nothing, take care of his woman.
Right.
So that's what I'm used to seeing.
Hey. That's back in the days. There's a lot of shit changed from back.
Even
in the
now to this day.
But I'm just saying, an older person versus what these era of people are doing is totally different.
Okay.
Now, if we're gonna really look at like what people used to do, like if you're looking at what your mom do, majority of people that's doing shit now, they not doing nothing that our older people like our parents was doing.
Okay.
I don't think that a lot of older people are doing, younger people are doing like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom in a relationship, she wash, cook, and clean. Take care of the house and do all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Majority of girls nowadays, they talk about, I'm not your mom, and it's totally different now.
Does that totally be?
Totally different.
I get that to a certain extent because
but it's what a lot of people would like, but it's not what people are trained to do. I think I blame the older people. A lot of them didn't really train a lot of these people. Yo, could you imagine if when Thanksgiving come around,
with your husband,
like 10 years from now, Thanksgiving, when
Yeah.
Thanksgiving come around, who in your family gonna be the person that everybody go to that house?
time.
Okay, but this is the thing. Back then,
Yeah.
those parents had a house.
Yeah.
Majority of people now, some of people is like in an apartment.
Yeah, that's true.
It's totally different.
That's true.
They not going to somebody's house and that one person that got that energy where everybody want to go to grandma's house. Even if I don't like cousin over there, he pissed me off that one time.
Yeah.
I still go to grandma's house, but my kids don't know about that I don't like my
That's
cousin.
true. That's true.
My kids don't know that I don't like my cousin. So
Yeah.
my kids are playing with my cousin that I don't like,
Yeah.
his kids.
So.
Who we going to right now?
So
You know what I'm saying?
when you said a lot of people are not doing that any longer, right? Taking care of the woman like that.
It's just a different, things change. I think social media and the way how things is present, like, bruh, social media is like school.
Yeah.
The more you keep looking at a lot of things and seeing other girls saying, this and that, and you can make you crazy and all, but a lot of people are learning from what they're seeing every day.
But when
And
you
you
grew up saying
constantly
that,
keep learning that shit.
like for me, I always say a man has to be financially stable because I'm not hurting by myself, right?
Yeah.
So I meet my daughter's father, and this is a man who said, I don't want you to work. Knowing everything I have going on, running the spas, doing everything, I don't want you to work. I'm going to take care of you. You just stay at home taking care of my daughter.
Right.
Now, we're both, I'm almost 40, he's 42, right?
Right.
So he didn't grow up seeing that. But he said, you're my woman. I want to take care of you. I want you to be present in the household. I don't want you outside every day.
Yeah, but I tell you this though, not okay. So maybe he said that, but you cannot. If you and him not talking, and then you meet another guy, you can't expect the same thing that you just experienced with him.
He's not the only one.
Because maybe financially he got it like that. But what if you're talking to a guy that really loves you and he's not making 100,000, he's making 70,000 or 80,000 or 60,000, but this nigga is really true to you, like he really believes in you and he's not trying to cheat on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's not doing anything to hurt you. Does that make him less of a man
Not at
because
all.
he's not making but this is the thing though, if you're talking to him and he's not doing similar things, you cannot bring the old relationship to the new relationship.
But you know, I decline that though.
Yeah, but so is it something that he wants you? He came up with this thing saying he don't want you to work. Is that you though? Because if he leave,
Yeah.
would you be able to swim?
Absolutely. I would never be that woman who puts myself in a predicament where a man could dictate anything for me.
Right.
Even if we have a house together, I'm still gonna have my own.
Yeah, but you could be you listen. All right, let me get I'm trying to put it in a way where you can understand what I'm saying, right? I used to ride bicycle back in the days when I was young.
Oh, a long time ago.
Long fucking time ago. I haven't ride bicycle in a while. I'll probably jump on a bicycle and I'll probably shake a little bit
I can see that.
because you're not doing it often.
Yes.
So if you're training yourself to not work because this nigga is doing that, how do you feel about yourself and not working? And when you gotta go back into the work field, is it gonna be easy for you to jump right back in there?
So you know why I
what I'm
said
saying?
no? It's because I see my mom have all these degrees and not work.
Right.
And in my eyes,
Are they
it's
married?
not. Yes, each time.
But
All
these
four
guys
husbands
that
took
you're
care of her.
talking to, I think for you to let go of something, you gotta make sure that you're what's the word I'm using? You gotta make sure like some security, like you gotta make. If I'm married, then I will be like, okay, well then I'll stop work. But are we married?
No,
I'm
but
not
that
gonna
doesn't
stop
even
working.
secure anything nowadays, being married. Because people just really, sometimes you never know someone's intentions for really being married. You really don't.
What do you mean? The intention is to get married and
Shit.
settle down with one person.
No.
I don't know the newer generation of marriage. And like
It's
again,
a lot of
what I'm saying,
opportunities.
you don't have love music anymore that guiding and telling people how to love
Right.
and be like that with a person. So I guess a lot of people don't know what love is.
Yeah.
But if I'm trying to marry you, I'm not trying to talk to nobody else. This is the end right
Right.
here. Like this is the
Did-
alpha. Like
my-
this is at the top. You know what I'm saying?
So you have to also teach people how to love you, right? Because everyone loves to be loved differently. Some people want to be financially stable, and that's what they consider love. Some people want to be touched romantically. That's what they consider love. Some people just want that protection, and that's what they consider love. So love is not always the same to everyone. For me, if I'm being honest, love does not come first in a relationship. Does that sound crazy to you?
Yeah.
And I think I told you that before. I need first to like your ass before I even love you. If I don't, I could love because I have been, I never been the type to just date. I always, we together after one date. So it's just like I never get a chance to date and just see if I really like you. So automatically, it's like, okay, I love you. I have no choice, right? Like, shit, we're together every damn day.
Females fall in love faster than men.
Shit. You think so?
It's a fact.
I think
I'm not even gonna.
we find love of the ideal of the man, not necessarily in love.
Listen, majority. Come on, let's be real. We keeping it real, right?
Yeah,
we go
10,000. We're not.
Listen, it's not even if all right. If I got 10 fingers and 8 of them fall in love really quick and only 2 don't, it's really like an 80% versus with men is different. Our process is totally different.
Absolutely, I agree.
Bruh, if you ask a real dude like how many times you ever been in love, the percentage is so small. Majority of girls would talk to a dude like immediately, like I love you, babe, and they want you to say it back real quick. They immediately, because their emotion is a little bit different from us. Like they drawn to a dude that quick. But for us, bruh, if I talk to a girl, it take me a while for me to go all the way in. And when I do go in,
you're in.
I'm all the way in.
Yeah.
And for some, I'm gonna keep it 100, right?
1,000.
Even if a dude loves you and he may say a guy that cheated on you, I'm just saying for a guy to go all the way in and say he loves you, and then we don't talk, you know who get fucked after that?
Oh.
The next girl. the next girl after that, and the next girl after that.
Very true.
The next girl get the pain because he's not gonna give in to that immediate, like the next girl, like immediately.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes a girl be talking to a dude, she's like, yo, I'm doing, and that's the thing with females. When they talking to a guy that been through a whole bunch of shit and he really did give in on a one girl and it didn't work out, and now I'm talking to you, he's not gonna give in all the way right quick.
Right.
It's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
And then now you doing everything out your way to try to make sure he get onto this love train over here. I'm just saying, majority girls though.
I know.
That's what they do. They go all the way in.
You know I'm different.
They do everything. They try to cook and clean and all this stuff. They do everything that they think that you like.
Right. That's true. A lot.
And then once they get you, boom.
Yeah.
They start arguing about the dumb shit. It's just, it's just like, yo, what the fuck?
That's true, but
yo, I can't believe you leave your clothes on the floor.
One thing you said is,
yeah, the whole time I'm leaving my clothes on there.
It never bothered.
But all of a sudden now it's a problem.
But you know, there's a difference, right? There's a difference between loving someone and being in love. I think I told you this. I have never been in love before.
You just haven't found that person that makes you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like
but
the soft side.
My love is not unconditional. The only unconditional love I have is for my daughter.
Right.
So I never and I have been in relationships. We don't need to go on how many, right? But I'm almost 40, so I've been in a lot of relationships. But I have love.
Right.
Shit, they give me the right dick. I love the shit out of them. But I have never been in love, and I feel like in love is unconditional. And I don't feel like I have ever felt that I will go to the mountaintop for a dude. No matter who, no matter what they have done for me. Shit, I had niggas buy me birth implants, and I still never fell in love with him.
Oh yeah.
so you know, so it may sound crazy to people, but I have conditions on my love.
The only reason why you did the guy spending money, he's lack of something. That's the reason why you never give in. I'm telling you, like these guys that you maybe, like the guys that you're talking about.
They're rare.
He's lack of something, and that's why you never really go all the way in it. Like if he was, you know what I'm saying? Like if he came with every little thing that you like, you probably love the fuck out of him and do dumb shit and look stupid.
Shit, that's not one nigga, and he ain't have money.
I'm just telling you that it's just he's a lack of something that you don't like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I could talk to a dude and be like, yo, I'll fall in love, nigga. I'm with that shit.
Yeah.
But then they will talk to a pretty ass girl and they be like, they be doing crazy shit, and you're like, what the fuck wrong with dude? Like,
what's a pretty ass girl?
Right.
What's a pretty ass girl?
Let's
okay.
Stay on the topic that would be on.
Okay.
I mean, not a pretty ass. I don't know what is a pretty ass girl. It's just whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, if you meet somebody that, and you telling me right now, if
I know I got a 6-pack.
You do
6-pack of
8-pack,
beer.
babe. 8-pack.
Eight?
Eight
Are you
pack.
taking away 2 of them? Alright. So okay, I got an 8-pack. So you telling me a guy came out the water with a 50-pack, right? 50-pack of no beer,
Yeah.
right? And he came out the water and he got money and he do all these little things that you like in a man. And he say he likes you.
Yeah.
And he gave you his number. And you call him, or he call you one time, but you call him back and he don't answer. You tell me that you're just gonna leave it alone.
No.
You're gonna figure a way out of like, what's up? Like you gave me the number. Like you say you like me.
Yeah.
What you just did is something out your comfort zone. You actually chasing this dude. But if he do something, you see what I'm saying? If he did something a little bit more, that you like, yo, talking to your homegirl and you like, yo, he did all that? Or he did all this nasty, freaky shit that you like? And then he don't answer? Like, what happened? Text him. And he texts you like, oh no, I was just at work. And then he do this little weird stuff and he got you some type of way where you gotta keep calling him and you chasing him. It's just you never met the guy that you like a complete package. That's all. You don't say that you can't fall in love. It's just you're not meeting with
My
shit that you like. Yeah.
But okay, well that's
Because a real nigga come around, you be out here doing some crazy. I've seen some girls do some crazy. I just don't fuck with girls like mental state like that. Like I don't fuck
But
with
see,
girls
that's
like
what I
that.
am. I think I'm I'm a logic thinker. I never think with my heart. So I think by me not thinking with my heart, even in every relationship, I'm mentally there, right? So I always think, what if? Or can I figure out? So I have plans for everything in life. And my relationships, I have plans. And my friendships, I have plans. So it's just like I don't let my heart react first. Right. And sometimes I could be, just like, well, damn, she always has a wall up. No, it's just I'm the type of person, for one, I come first. Right. So I'm not about to let no man make me look dumb if he doesn't want me first. Women are the prey. Men are the hunters. So why should a woman chase after your ass?
Hey, let me tell you this. And this is going to fuck you up. Men, right?
Yeah.
Right now, right now in 2024, right now, we're the prize.
Oh hell! Oh hell! Don't clap for that.
I'm not saying this I'm just saying this like I'm saying this from what they're doing. Like girls change that. Look around. Like don't. I'm not saying nothing that you're not seeing.
No, but I agree with you.
I'm not saying nothing that you're not seeing. The things that girls are putting up with,
I agree.
They now turn that shit where men is the prize.
I agree.
Like,
You're
men
right.
are now like,
no, I honestly agree, because one thing that baffles me is how does a woman go to work and her man stay home? I don't care how much money you have. There's no way I'm leaving out my house.
A dick
Ain't no dick in the world.
Can fucking change that where you let a nigga stay home.
Ain't no dick in the world.
Ain't no dick in the world.
No, ain't that much dick can make me come.
Look, listen, and a lot of people say no dick in the world till they make that dick in the world. But I'm just saying, women actually change that narrative where they're making it seem, bro, you have girls right now getting on their knees with a ring, proposing to a dude.
That is so crazy.
Men are now like,
yeah, that's crazy. No, I agree with you. I agree, but too, I think it's something lacking in that woman where she feels like she has to settle, and we're about to talk about that, because I want to know who you feel settle more, men or women.
Women settle more.
Why?
It's a fact. Like, come
why?
on. Why women settle more?
Yeah. You told me before what you thought. Why?
Because of what I just said. Like, women now praise men more. You're now accepting a lot of shit that you wouldn't do like back in the days. Like, my mom I never see my mom sleep with my father at all. Like, my mom was a Christian. My father was out there with his skinny woman named Cutie. I don't know what the fuck she get this nickname was Cutie. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Look at my mom, and look at this bitch. My father was out there with this skinny piece of stick. I don't know what the fuck that was. But it's just
It's just like, bruh, this shit changed right now, yo.
Yeah.
It should change, and
Do you think settling has to do with age? You do? Really? So,
but yo, I said this to you before.
you did.
I said this, and hear me out on this. Settle. And bruh, everybody settle. You settle with something in your relationship. I think people need to stop using the word settle and look at, when you're talking to somebody, look at what you like about that person. Like what makes you comfortable with that person. Versus, I don't want to settle for this. I don't want, because bro, you're going to settle for something in your relationship. It's just what you like. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm talking to like say, what if I'm a dude that like I like to go to a strip club.
I do too.
But then I'm talking to a girl that don't know how to twerk and do all this crazy stuff in front of me. You're settling for something that you don't like. I'm just using that as an example. No, I'm just using it as an example. I'm just okay. I could use something else if you want.
Yeah.
No, we can.
Oh, you want to use that? Was
Well, first of all, we're Caribbean.
all right,
so we like
listen.
wine,
All right, let me hear me out. I use a. That was a.
No, it wasn't.
Right.
We both like strip clubs.
All right, listen to me. All right, for me, right? It's never about looks for me with a girl. It's more like mental, like how they think. Or they're a smart girl. I don't want no dumb girl to talk to because then I'm not gonna grow. Like you're not gonna help me grow. I don't think I'm stupid. But what if I talk to a girl, right? Keep this. This is where the settle shit comes around.
Yeah.
What if I'm talking to a girl that she's so smart and all sit, bro? I talked to a girl before. She sits up like this and she stands outside of the door. No matter if she got to the car before me, 10 minutes before me, she stand outside. She's not opening the fucking door. She wants you to. She was a foot doctor, and you gotta open the door, and she's not doing nothing wrong with that. I open doors for girls, but when you end up get to the car long before me, and the door long before me, and you gotta wait for me to come a mile away to come open the door. Like what the fuck? Like what you do on your regular day? Like who open the door for you? Nah, but what I'm saying is, but what if they're like that stush, and then sex, they're boring. Or not even bored, but what if they're like medium, like it's okay.
Medium?
Yeah, it's like mid. It's like mid, like they got mid sex and shit. They got like a 5.5. And like, what the fuck is that? But I tell you this though, the brain for me, I like the brain more than the fucking sex. You know what I'm saying? Like the brain, bro, you could get sex anywhere.
It's not all good, but you could get anywhere.
Yeah, like to me, a person that actually could, bro, I had a girl that could fuck the shit out of me before. I asked her to read something for me, she couldn't fucking read. So that tells you that, what the fuck we gonna do? I'm driving like, yo, baby, what's up? I don't know.
Shut up.
Over in the bushes, they serve to that exit. I don't know the name of the street. Like so to me, somebody that know how to read, and somebody not only can read but can fucking think and be like a smart person, like that can fucking, like I don't want a dummy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I agree. And there's a lot of dummies out there.
Too many.
So sex is important, but I think the smartness is more. I have that as number one, and then everything trickle down after. Yeah. So what if I'm talking to, then go back to the same question, right? So then if I'm talking to a girl like their sex game is like 6, wouldn't that be your settling? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You're going to settle at some point in your relationship. Yeah. There's a lot of shit that what if a girl talk to a guy that's not really clean? Oh, no. And now I'm not saying dirty. Yeah. There's a difference between
dirty and clean. Yes. Okay,
so if I come in the house and I leave my shoes not at the front door, but I may leave it somewhere else. That's it may bothers you, but he's such a good man, you might look over it. You're kind of settling. Because let me tell you something about settling too. With the shit that you think that it's okay. Later on, you keep seeing that shit over and over and over. That shit gonna be annoying.
I agree. Yeah.
Now that goes right back to what we were saying earlier.
if you're talking in a relationship, but you're talking, but still trying to be better,
Yeah,
you cannot talk and not trying to better yourself in the
Yeah.
relationship.
I agree.
Or if not,
Yeah.
you're gonna, you know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
That person gonna be annoyed and bored
Yeah.
from that bullshit that you was doing that it was just okay, but now it's like, this shit is trash.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree. No, because can I tell you, it's only certain things, and anyone who know me, hey ladies, anyone who know me will tell you,
Bruh, I'm talking to you.
settling, because Wayne swear you'll settle for something, right? And I agree to a certain extent, but there's 5 things I won't settle for. Motivation is number 1 for me. I'm a fucking hustler. So I can't have anyone, like, if I'm like, babes, we were just talking about something. I'm like, babes, you could do this. So why the hell are you doing that instead of making your own money? Oh, you don't have the right people behind you? Let's get behind you. Let's do this. Why is your marketing down? So if you can't think outside the box, and there's no reason why people be
But
broke.
why
nowadays.
can't you help boost him up though?
That's what I'm saying.
But you just said that you wouldn't settle for that.
Oh, no. Because the motivation, that's one thing. You can motivate people to do certain things, but hustle is not in everyone.
Yeah.
Not everyone has a hustle.
Hey yo, let me tell you something. I'm talking to a girl before, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to a girl before, and my intention was not to be with this girl. It was just like, yo, I'm just talking to the girl, right?
What, fucking?
Right. Okay. I wasn't going to use all that word. Okay. So, bruh,
That's all you have to
everywhere I'm going, the girl would be like, I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to this club. Be like, okay. So what time we leaving? I'm like, what? I'm looking at the phone like, what the fuck? Some girls are that quick with it
Yeah.
and very smart and know how to like put themselves involved.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, you trying to do that? Okay. Let me grab a book and pen, blah, 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 and let me get involved in trying to
Right.
help my man
Yeah.
to be better.
Yeah.
I've talked to girls where I'm helping them too and to get them better. So you can't, I'm just saying for that, what you saying for hustle,
Not
like,
everyone
you could
is-
build a nigga, yo. In this generation,
You have to
2024,
anyway.
you could build a fucking
You have
girl
to
and a nigga.
anyway. You have to.
If you're a person that know how to talk to a
Yeah.
person and know how to like, you just gotta know how to. You're doing it step by step.
Yeah.
Some people want stuff bam.
No.
And I think that's the problem is right now. Like with everybody when they talking to somebody,
Yeah.
they trying to do shit. They want somebody come pre-made like
Yeah.
like a fucking robot. Like you type it in
No.
and they should all automatically like be real prepared. Like,
No. I don't expect that.
yeah, but a lot, come on, there's a
Yeah.
lot of people really do. Like, when you really think about it, there's some stuff you could slowly make a
Yeah.
person, like.
The only thing I'll settle for is sex, and that's only because a lot of women are not honest with guys, right? So they want to not kill their ego. Okay. So they don't want to kill their ego, so they won't be honest about sex, right? So that's the only time because I'm like, oh baby, that doesn't feel good, and I'm very vocal. Like I don't bite my tongue, so I be like, baby, I don't like that. Like, why are your nails long? I like to be fingered. You need to cut that shit. No, the other female didn't require fingering, so it's certain things like what it is, like, but it's I'm very open with myself, right? Look, your nails are clean. Okay, wait, why you looking at your hair?
But yo,
But, you know,
but what
it's
you
certain
like,
things.
you gotta tell them, and you gotta
Right.
know how to tell them.
That's
too.
why I'm saying
For them to
the
be
first
better.
time we have sex, if it's not good and I want to keep going with you, I'm gonna be like, baby, we gotta do it this way, right? We're doing everything together, like, and you know, the buildup is everything for me because I'm a mental person. So before I even physically have sex with you, mentally we already fucked.
Right.
So if I'm already there mentally and I'm like, damn, this shit was good, then the physical act happened and I'm just like, oh my God. I'm just like, damn, I should have finger fucked myself. What the fuck was this shit? Then it will be so different for me. So sex is something I will settle with because not every guy knows how to touch a woman and you have to teach them how to touch you.
Right.
Right? So that's my settling. Everything else, fuck no. I ain't settling for a cheater. I ain't settling for someone who can't go out and work. I'm not settling for none of that.
A lot of people are.
I know they are, and that's
I'm
disgusting.
not saying it's a good thing, but a lot of people.
Yeah. But you feel it's because of age, right?
I know we don't have much time with this. I'm gonna let you wrap this up part, but it definitely ages a lot of. Is a difference. This topic.
You want to come back to it?
Yeah, it's a lot more with it. Like the
Yeah.
age is definitely a thing because younger people and older mind thinking is. I'm not saying, but there's a lot of older people doing young nigga shit.
But can we cheers and then take a little intermission? Your
Oh,
cup is
yeah,
right
I'm
there.
not, okay. I don't have no drink in the
So
cup.
guys, we gotta take a little break because we gotta change out the camera. But we will be back with more He Say, She Say with my co-host. Wayne's World.
All right.